13-point lead.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Number 41. Julian Okwara there to bring him down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start.
I just can't. I can't cover them.
That's good for a 1st down.
They have too many weapons.
Yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
We need to get another lockdown corner or something. Maybe a linebacker who can cover.
To throw is Breeze. Sanders has it over the middle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the 1st down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Josh Hill there to make the grab. And the Saints add on to their lead.
Goodness.
Down, Stafford here. Gets it quickly to Galladay. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Into at the 29-yard line.
Now Stafford. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this 1st quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one goes for 36 yards.
We saw these guys have some big plays in their wild card win last week, and they're certainly going to need to continue to put up plays like we just saw there if they hope to continue to move on in these playoffs.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. This defense tough to run against, and those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the 2nd level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground.
Oh, that was... I haven't played this poorly since the very beginning of the season when I didn't know how to play Madden on PS4. Or, I'm sorry, PS5.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Swift. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. And always a good 1st half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts.
We can score. It's just we got to stop the Saints. We have to stop Drew Brees from tearing us a new one. I just don't know how to do it. I've played man, I've played zone, I've blitzed. Nothing.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Looking to throw on second down. Breeze. That one complete to Hill. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
They don't even need Kamara. They literally do not need Kamara.
Some options on second and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Kamara trying to run.
No.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop.
No, sir.
A yard short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. DeAndre Swift heading back out with his Detroit teammates. Now he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Stafford over the middle, and it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20.
He just floated it. Floated it right over his head.
3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys,
Completely missed him.
But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Throw left side, taken in.
Josh Hill is eviscerating our team. Josh Hill.
First down there on a gain of 11.
10 at the 11-yard line.
The guy who never even catches a ball.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and runs.
So I get a stop, and then I waste it because I just throw an interception.
What an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's
Now I remember why I don't throw the ball that much.
They begin the drive with Johnson. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 45-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Go play action. Close play action cross.
Coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. On first down, it's Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. 11 yards there, first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open.
I think they're in man.
And they're taking advantage of it.
Stafford on first down. He'll get this one to Galladay. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, these guys
oh my God, Cam Jordan fell down. I should have just ran it. Oh man, I thought I had him beat too on that shift.
Maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there and a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on.
Oh, y'all are going to blitz, huh?
Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift. As the first half is winding down.
Oh man, you try to jump in the crowd. That right there just makes it all worth it.
Keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left.
17 seconds.
So not much time to speak of remaining.
Well, I've scored 21 points, but
that'll be taken about a yard.
There's no excuse for giving up 31 points and a half.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the
even with the
zone,
pick six.
not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room.
Whew, that was ugly.
This NFC divisional round. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third.
Hey, at least we get the ball, right? We need to put up a touchdown. We have to put up a touchdown here.
Third quarter starts with a run from Swift. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Once again, it's Swift. And he slips up past
I don't know what that sub formation was, but I'm going to keep running against it. They got a strong safety and a D tackle.
From the gun, here's Swift. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
All right, they finally adjusted. They had a safety and a D tackle.
Two remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he only manages a couple here, down to about the 38-yard line.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Stafford throws complete.
How about that?
Galladay, and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Kenny Galladay, 38
How about that little
yards.
gem?
And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers.
That was the wrong call to go against me. All right, we need to stop. If we can get a stop and score, we're golden. The fact that we're even in this game.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now pass complete here to Sanders. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Gun flex.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. Now Breeze.
Dude.
They find Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it.
The protection.
27 yards there.
The protection.
Down conversion. And certainly a valuable tool to have in your kit, Emmanuel Sanders, and he's shown us quite a bit in this one.
And that's why they wanted to use him immediately. You know they come out of the locker room saying, let's get the ball to him, get our offense jump-started, and in this case, it's worked throughout the game. Thus, they have the lead.
That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice.
Oh, you've got to come down with that.
Yeah, and I know the
You've got to come down with that.
Just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away.
Those misplays is when you lose.
That's a good start for him.
Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think that's a good job.
Yes. What a play. What a play. Okay, okay. Down 7.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius.
Had a guy right in my face too.
To keep defenders away from the ball and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
A first down carry here for Johnson. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Oh, wow.
Heavy rush and down he goes. DeMario Davis.
A quick slant wasn't quick enough.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all
That's
the time.
scary.
I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And unable to connect.
Nope.
Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense is continuing
I had the
to
look
get
I
touched
wanted,
by
I just
every
couldn't.
deep ball that is thrown downfield.
My receiver couldn't get separation.
Whether you're playing man or zone, eventually that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Getting set to go again here. The Saints and Drew Brees march out there again on offense. He's had one of those games that any quarterback loves. Not only being able to complete some passes, but some deep passes.
And it's pretty to watch. I mean, it's an absolute joy to see, but let's face it, we got to give a little bit of credit where it's deserved, right?
Well, the protection's been great, if that's where you're going.
The protection's been phenomenal, but how about how it's been spotlighted, right? Our producer, Christian McLeod, our director, Kyle Burt, the rest of the crew, what they put together with these images and pictures, if you're an offensive lineman, that's what you're taking with you to contract time.
They're going to have a lot to take to contract time if this continues. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
To Traquan Smith. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the belt 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. That's a burst right there.
This is complete to Michael Thomas.
I mean, he's got time all day to view those slants come across in the 2nd and 3rd window. I mean, it's like we got to find a way to get pressure with our front 4.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Breeze now.
About time. My God.
Back at about the 37-yard line.
It's like a 5-second sack.
In there to get him. It's a loss of 5. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara.
Nice tackle.
2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
Maybe the old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
So the pass goes out of bounds, but he was not outside of the tackle box when he threw that. He's got to be careful.
You and I both know if it's even close, they're going to give it to the quarterback. They don't want to throw that flag unnecessarily. So if you're just in the area, you're going to be okay.
So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Kenny Galladay making his way back onto the field with the rest of this offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well. This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick. And to the 43.
I'm not really sure what happened there.
To the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
I'm embarrassed.
Breeze now on 1st down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They're still throwing up 10 points.
Not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now Breeze on 3rd down.
Oh, yeah.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Jared Davis drops of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of.
We need points. We need points. See, this is why I don't throw the football a lot, because it's extremely difficult on all Madden anyways, and then on the PS5, it just, the AI is good, so it just makes it even harder. But I got down so quick, you know.
For 21 yards and a 1st down. They'll run here with Swift. And he's got room. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask. Face mask. Defense. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Swift, and he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Stafford throwing on target to Jones.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. They'll try to run for it on 1st and goal.
Nope, that didn't work. We'll get it. We'll get it, don't you worry.
2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Gonna run a quick little slant.
Now Stafford.
And he threw it way inside. That could have been an interception. He threw it way inside.